Hello everyone, I'm Chaotic. Welcome back to the stream. So, today's stream, we've got some stuff to get through, some stuff to get worked on. And I don't know how much we're going to be able to get done, but we're going to try to get quite a lot of it done today, hopefully. So, first things first, let's hop straight into it. So, we need to get the Orchid, preferably the Orchid Ignum as well, to unlock, like, getting Arcane Gems. Getting these also means that we'll need to set up some Mythic Processors. Mythic Processors are going to require us to get a basic tier 1 Mythic Coil. We're going to need to also get the Draconium Electromagnets. Draconium Electromagnets, honestly, like fine. Mythic Machine Casing is going to take some stuff. Trying to see what's needed in this that we probably don't have access to. Oh gosh. Okay, these might be a little expensive. On the bright side, they make 4 at a time. That's not horrible. And how many do we need for a structure? Okay, 16. Let me look at... Oh, what a cool guy. Alright. He made them intentionally wall shareable. They only use the inner slice. So these are fully wall shareable. So you can have them on both sides. For the other Mythic Processor machines. Okay, sweet. Also, I like how I see the Mythic Processor drying rack as the first one. But yeah, there's quite a lot of options for these guys, so these should be pretty nice to have. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll need to get through the electromagnet at some point. We can what? Awaken Draconium with neutron fluid. Get the nuggets. I guess you could spend rhenium and vibranium and a terrestrial artifact and some ethereum and twice as much awakened draconium to skip the neutron fluid part. But if I'm not wrong, neutron fluid is what we're getting from. Yeah, we're just getting it from the reactor. Bit of a nut savage, but you know me well. I do indeed, Ronaldo. What's up, man? Okay, yeah, we have 5,000 buckets of neutron fluid. Every bucket of neutron fluid becomes, what, 200 ultimate nuggets? Is this 5 millibuckets? Yeah. Our awakened draconium is probably nuts now, too. Yeah, 2.4 million. Is that just getting stored in the system? God, I kind of forgot how much of a mess I have it down here. I feel like if it is, it'll be in one of these. It would actually be definitely before this one. If it is getting stored in here somewhere. You set it up pre the cores, I believe. I don't know. We got plenty of storage, whatever it is. It's only a couple million. It doesn't matter. Those drives hold what, like 60 million each, and we aren't even through the first set of 8 of them out of the 32 that we have. So I think it's fine. And that we can make Roos as well now. And Roos can use the actual chicken. You make what? Sets of 4 of them with petrified planks and stuff. This also reduces them down to a 1 block reduction. They use the actual chicken. They can be tick accelerated. And they, like the chickens can be leveled up and everything too. Underneath these guys. That is pretty neat. We'll have to keep that in mind. Probably move over to those at some point. I think they would be more efficient. Atomic Replicator. I don't know if we have anything that we need to use the Atomic Replicator for yet. There's a lot of stuff over there. We'll not worry about that. What should we get started on right now? Um, okay. I think a reasonable first move on the day is probably just pushing for the orchid and stuff. I feel like that's going to be really necessary, so try to start getting that done. So purity offer, which means we're going to need a mythic assembler. Mythic assembler is going to need. Okay, all of this is fine. 4 crafting storages that are huge. 8 ultimate energy info hatches. Um, does it ever even have anything that uses 1 ultimate info hatch worth of power? No, nice, just a flex. My bad. Let's look back at this. 36 spatial pylons, 36 solid state fusion coils, 48 molten salt reactor glass. Ooh, molten salt stuff is a bit more expensive, I think. Okay, yeah, because we need tellurium crystals. Oh, and I just realized I thought this was something else, but these are carbon clusters from crystallized carbon from MeatBallCraft. So we have to automate crystallized carbon. Cosmic fragments, coal. You could get these every minute, and that'd give you 32 worth, which is pretty good because the crystallizers themselves are kind of slow. Or you could just feed one charcoal, or multiple of them charcoal instead, since they're cheap. Stradium, Dreadstone bricks, furnaces. Okay, but yeah, so we need some kind of automation on this for tellurium crystals and just production. So it would need what, like 15 Dredia crystals to get dropped at the same, and then after in sequence, drop 1 dense carbon cluster. And I think that would be fine. Probably impulse hopper it. That's where my assumption would go. Everything else, hold on. Okay, I don't even have it infused or encoded. Once you get Ogrite, you can get a more efficient variant of this recipe. Dreadium large plates too would need to be automated. How much Dreadium do we got? 22 million. I think we got enough for a little while. Berkelium 247. We need 2 oxide worth. Berkelium 247 goes into the fluid infuser recipe that we're using for plutonium and such, and it'll give us berkelium oxide instead. Should work fine. I think it goes through. It just needs oxygen, right? Yes, same as the others. Actually, does that need less oxygen than the other two do? I don't know. I'm not even gonna think about it. Okay, so let's start getting stuff encoded. So we need a elite crafting table for this guy. Let's go and see what he's missing. Okay, this one has extra slots on it still. Elite crafting table. Set him for the first recipe. Save. Actually, let's double check on some other things. This guy's ultimate. We already have solid states. We already have superconductors. This guy needs depleted HEA 242 fuel. I want to say that we're running HEA 242. So we should be able to just have half of them not progress their line. I think that'll be fine. We'll just split it with a round robin conduit. Vibranium alloy gears. imperfect neutronium nuggets. Okay, so you just double, so it takes 15 millibuckets instead. Thank you, Sophia Jones, for the follow. Appreciate it. The 4 draconic injectors is a little rough. Just because these come all the way through the basic tiers first. Adamantite plates and everything too. All in all, the rest of the mythic coil is not too bad. Hardest part is definitely being the injectors themselves. We have projector gems now, so we don't need to use the flux seeds anymore, which means this guy is actually super cheap. At least I think we have projector gems. Holographic ore. Can get crushed into it. Can I just mine this? Nope. Okay, so the crushers are only method of making this guy, other than a mythic process or like pulverizer. Oh, that's what we need. That's another recipe. Draconium electromagnet. He's sitting here as well. Fusions, structure towers are all already in here. Is the myth machine case? It's advanced. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure. Pretty sure. Mm. Everything here, except for this mythic machine casing, is either automated already or it won't be bad to mess with. Probably on-demand ultimate nuggets, I think. Just because what, 2000 RF? How fast is a full-speed fluid transposer? 600 RF a tick, but then it also has an extra 90% usage because it gains 10% usage per reception coil. So it's like 3800 or something. It's still like 4 a second almost. Every like 6 ticks or so. 7 ticks, I guess. So it's just under 3 a second actually. Because it has to round up. Um, but yeah. So that makes this definitely on-demand capable for transposers. I don't think that'll be an issue. So yeah, we'll set those to on-demand. We'll give them a recipe input for this. Is there anything else we need on an elite for the stuff that we're working on right now, I wonder? Okay, this is probably all going to need to be on demand for the most part. Crafting recipe, send it to transposer with energized glowstone. Probably just passive that part of the transposer, that's fine. Flux armor plating, we already have everything for that passived. Resonant dusters. Destabilize redstone buckets, we could passive those. I'm going to say that everything here is already on demand or passive capable. Infusinator. That's a few mythic machine casings and infusion catalyst ahead of time. Illuminated enchanter and stuff can get that. The Mistite blocks as well. Nothing too bad though. 4 seconds it can channel for some glistening stones. That cuts this recipe down to the Dark Soul Machine chassis, which I have essentially passived. Everything except for the actual craft itself and the Ender Crafter is passive for this guy. That gives you double the servos and saves you all of this nonsense. The issue being that you need some of these to start with. Because to get the... Well, actually... I guess these are only glistening stones. I think I can get these myself currently. Pretty sure you can find all of these. Yeah. Yeah, I would just need to go to Pixon's in the normal stuff. This gives you 2 vibranium coils, which would then give you 2 mythic machine casings. And I only need 4 for the for the first processor. 5. Need 5 casings. First guy. Automatic Starlight Alder. I don't have one of those yet, but that lets you make a Gravitite lens. Rainbow Gemstones needs a Wizardry Combiner, which we have. We made this guy already. I want to say it's in my magic room. My magic cube. So it makes some Rainbow Gemstones. We actually have all the stuff to make 1 Rainbow Gemstone. But we could go and mine the ores and stuff from Christevia and get more, no problem. That makes you a lens. What else is here that I'd be missing? Crystallite and Mistite. Crystallite is from Haven. Small recipe. Mistite is from, I want to say Mysterium. Yes. Those are both just mineable. Lionite plates. Tokens from each one. An advanced electronic circuit makes the mythic electronic circuit. You need a Baphomet altar. Okay, so you need to make one one machine casing, 1 mythic machine case first. For sure it needs to be made. Wait, no, 6. Yikes, you need 6 of them actually first. Or you can do this top recipe. But this bottom recipe, to make the first 6, you can do, I think, right? Palladium. Okay. Plasmatic condenser to make a palladium chicken. That's fine. And then you can run that with sleeve garnets. I guess it does require you to run the resource miner for it. It's quite a lot of stuff. As one would expect, right? Polonium, I assume, is in a similar position where you get the chicken from the plasmatic. This one's from Vox Pawns. Oh, Californium 252 block. 3 rads a tick. Try your best not to die while that happens. Nice. Yeah, and that gets you the arc coils. But I want to say that you need an arc coil anyways, yeah, so it's not any more expensive than the normal one, really, other than the fact that it takes a couple more. So the only extra expense for this bottom recipe, at least, is just the base resources. You save on the ambient infusion stone. You don't even need that. It's kind of cool. That saves you a little bit for the from having to use an infusinator. Glistening infusion stones. I want to say I can get these with the bowl. want to say that's how you collect it from the Pixons, and we could run this bottom recipe. Just spend 2 vibranium alloy gears, but you'd spend 2 for 2 servos anyways. And then substitute the corners with ultimate nuggets. Because we have such an abundance of neutron fluid, I don't think that'd be a problem. I think that'd be fine. This guy's recipe is very possible after just getting the first. You can make 6 mythic machine casings to get the Baphomet altar. I guess there's this Mermex line as well, just cursed Mermite. I don't remember this being that bad though. I forget what the cursed Mermite line was. There's a mission in here for it though. Arcane auto workbench. Okay, that's how you do it. Or you throw a Mermite catalyst in with some Vidium to make a and an Eldritch Will Crystal instead of an Arcane auto workbench. The Will Crystals being automatable with a Will Crystal Seed and some Moonstones. Yeah, so yeah, you feed them Moonstones, you put in their Augments, they don't use them that often, stuff, and then this guy would roll pretty easy. The new reactive dust shouldn't be hard. You set up a few resonators, just pipe in some lapis, send it all to a crafter, make the Moonstones. That gets you your Eldritch Will. You just need to get 4 of them in the first place. So you make 4 of them in the default way. You need Tartarite Dust. That's completely manageable. It's kind of annoying because it's 100,000 PE required, but okay. So you need to make like 4 dust. Yeah, so you just need to run the ritual twice. No biggie. The rest of it's easy. Just a little bit of will, that's easy too. Okay. Yeah, that runs through. That makes Curse Mermite no problem. So then the instant you get that first guy, Curse Mermite isn't that bad to make. It's just these are just helium cells. Which just go all the way down to. You can use arrow clouds with them. Induction smelter. You can also do the helioplasma or whatever, but I don't know why anyone would ever do that over just tin and arrow clouds being very easy to filter in my opinion at least. But yeah, and it's just a simple matter of crafting with more tin. And then the last step needs some copper. One crafter could do all of the steps. Send them over to an infuser, make your Mermex coolant cells, passive those, just have them limited. Man, there is a lot to get done. We're gonna have to do it piece by piece, and I don't know where I should start. Hmm. Think about this for a second. Like, look at a sleeve miner real fast. 5 tier 5 frames, selling blocks. Not cheap, but it's not like expensive either. Okay, the higher tier frames are default recipes, it looks like. Yeah. So those are nothing. And this guy would need like, they need their cosmic matter, so we need another spatial crucible. It gets fed DNA from Beneath Genetics, which is just enzymes getting used as you melt bees down. Princesses give you 30, drones give you 10, queens give you 50, larvae give you 30, trees give you 10. Yeah, drones probably being the easiest. Then just a bit of ethanol as well. You just fractionating still biomass, which you should just be able to get from I guess you could use a melter. Use just normal biomass and use a cyclic melter or something for it. So you get a bucket at a time per operation. Fermenters can do it. Honey. Actually, from pretty much everything. Chemical react it too with liquid charger and stuff, but you don't really get that much. Get methane. Maybe you need methane for something. LEFHM. Make depleted for turbines. And this is how you get the MeatBallCraft. I see. Okay. I guess let's deal with the ultimate stuff first. Let's grab our network card real fast. I think it ended up getting actually thrown back in here. How many more channels does this side have? 24. Cool. We got some massive scale spaghetti happening over here. With a lot of very connected machines doing purposes. All of this stuff's still working, right? Yeah, it's keeping us nice and stocked on our couple thousand machine chassis and stuff. Very nice, very nice. This guy is still pushing out fiery large plates. We probably have enough of those now. Bet you we have a ridiculous amount. Yeah, 250,000 of them. I think we need, what, 4 per craft of reactor casing. If we spent the time to make the MeatBallCraft, we could save even more of that. And wormhole catalyst and that. That's it. That's all it's used for. I have a 250,000 of them. Like, this setup could probably just stop now. Liquid helium. 10,000 buckets worth. I find great amusement from this. This has been stopped for a while by pure fucking accident. This dense helium collector has just been spitting straight into the trash can for the fluids and canceling immediately, so it wasn't actually super cooling ever. Oops. Fine, we'd already had 10,000 buckets before that. We probably don't honestly need any more of that either. These guys are the on-demand setups for our cryothium infuse stuff. Kind of neat. These setups are flex electrum platings, and flex crystals. Moderately accessible for all of those. Okay, this guy is connected. I was like, wait a minute, how's any of this working? If I missed a cable, I didn't. It's just bugged. This guy should only be using what, one channel off this? He's only using one. 24 in total. Yeah. So we can totally just pull this cable forward a bit more. I don't need to do a dense. I'm only going to be using one guy anyways, but this will be fun. Okay. So we want to automate neutron fluid real fast. This should be fairly accessible pretty immediately, I think. Grab ourselves an interface. Make like 10 interfaces. We like using these guys a lot. They're fun. They're nice. Okay, for one, the interface will have a slot right here. We will directly connect the interface to a transposer. Which will be input and output. We'll turn auto input off, so it has to be pushed into, but we'll leave it on auto output. So this guy will directly send straight back into the interface whenever he gets any kind of stuff. This will be our fluid transposer. Just to confirm, that's how we make the neutronium nuggets. Or ultimate nuggets, I guess. Ultimate nuggets will go in here with awakened draconium, so that'll be a pretty easy recipe. And we'll just feed the neutron fluid permanently. I figure easiest way for that is just another transposer. Receives in the back. Outputs that to the left. And then outputs the bucket to the bottom. EMC link to eat the buckets. Simple conduit here with our neutronium bucket. Bucket of neutron fluid, actually. Neutron fluid buckets will go in here. They will get emptied out. They'll get pushed into this transposer. The transposer will take an input on the back. Cool. And then this should just be able to get recipes that use neutron fluid. Should be pretty simple. Grab a flex point for these guys. Let's give them one that I already have encoded. Upgrade kits. Conversion kit, actually. Do these, and then grab some auxiliaries. This guy's already full of 10 buckets worth. And this guy will just buffer another 10. There you go. That should be fine. We will check in a second on the fusion reactors to make sure they're good. Alright, so we need to check on recipes for neutron fluid real fast. And a fluid transposer specifically. So an infinity catalyst into an infinity core. Ultimate nuggets from awakened draconium. Imperfect neutronium nuggets from ultimate nuggets. Okay, cool. We can swap to Ogrite eventually, I guess. If we have enough of a production method later on. Okay, so ultimate nuggets through the awakened draconium result. Imperfect neutronium nugget using the ultimate nuggets. Then we should actually just be able to pop in here. Look at fluid transposer resonant. It's probably that resonant here. If I had to guess. You can go in this one manually for now though. Put the two patterns in here. Go and see if it is that third row resonant infuser. Yeah, or transposer I mean. Okay, so that should be neutronium nuggets. Make like 110. Beautiful. It is indeed making them properly. That makes him a little bit slower than I expected. Hold on. Is this guy just slower than I expected? Nah, he's making multiple a second. I'm just impatient, I guess. But nah, that's good. That's plenty of speed, I think. Just for the context of like how many of these we need for things. We need 4 for the servo. We'll need only like 4 for these. I just made enough for 30 crafts with that. Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, so we got the neutronium nugget part done. All of the rest of this is automated except for the mythic machine casing. So we'll need vibranium servos. These are just a crafting recipe. We're missing the glistening infusion stones. And it doesn't know how to make vibranium alloy gears either. Just because these need a compactor with a gear working die. Very specific. Oh, I still had the other ones in my inventory still. Um, I was gonna put a multi-set recipe, but since these require 4 ingots to go into one machine, I want to actually guarantee that they can't accidentally go across to multiple. To give more context to what I just fucking said. So if I put multiple machines around an interface, it will push into all of them. But I believe it pushes into them like in more of an equal format, and that's bad. I think if it pushes into them equally, it won't properly operate. Also, I don't know if I can put an interface against another interface without worrying about it trying to push into itself. So I'll make a 1 block gap. I'm not sure if I need to do this or not. I'm unfortunately just not aware. But we'll set input output on the left with auto output enabled. 540 R of a tick. That means it'll take 8 ticks per vibranium gear. I think that's fine. It's okay by me. Grab some conduit real fast again. We just simply chain this guy around. Okay, and then this interface, which is connected to a compactor, should be pretty easy to find. Vibranium alloy gear, do this method. Wouldn't matter, all of them would be counted as processing upgrades. There it is. I was like, there should be a compactor resonant here in here somewhere. Okay. Let's see the infusion zones. So let's grab ourselves one of these diamond bowls. I think it's the highest tier that we can get, right? Yeah. Okay. So Pixins. I have no idea if I can yoink them or not. That'll be the first test. I want to say that they spawn in moderately frequently too. God, now I'm gonna look for them. I'm never gonna see one again. Um, I feel like it said something early on in the question about this actually. Where is it at? Okay, no, it just tells you to harvest them with the bowl. There's so many of them. They're angry. Let's go around and see if we can find any. Because I feel like they should just kind of spawn in around you. As do most things, right? But in a more specific way. I feel like they've always had a range where, like, there's one. Can I yoink him? Can I duplicate him? How do I level up my infusion skill? Okay, we will fly away for a second. Um, Maybe I need a lower tier bowl. Come back. Come here. I'm killing them. They're dying. So yeah, glistening infusion sounds very easy to get. The fact that I can mob dupe the Vixen is very funny. Very nice though. I thought so because I was pretty sure they were counted as an entity. I honestly expected them to be blacklisted. There's a good part of me that didn't think this was going to be possible. What's my infusion? Level 6. Once I get to 11, I can use the Diamond Bowl. I want to say I get more infusion stones whenever I use the Diamond Bowl. But that's 33 of them right there. So that's enough for 32 Vibranium servos. Pretty good. We'll run a few more. Like one more spawn set. Kill all. Oof, that spawned a lot. We'll do all these guys. Up to level 8 infusion already. Up to level 10. That's a level 11. So we have 15, 20. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually getting more or if I just do it quicker. I think I just get them faster. I think whenever I click them now, yeah, I'm hitting them for like 26 or so damage. So I'm probably getting around the same amount in total. No, get off of them. Okay. It's almost 2 stacks. We also got some power stones. Power stones themselves can be used to make some enchants outright with some enhancers, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so almost 2 stacks. I think that'll be chilling. Also, forgot to save this guy and put him back. Okay. So now, Vibranium servos. Yeah, we haven't taught the actual thing yet. We will definitely be using this crafting recipe that is very accessible to us. The hardest part's the Vibranium itself, I think. Enchanted Mermite, Infused Mermite. So once I get the Pixonia infusion key, I can get this at a way better ratio. Until then, though. Oh, I was like, wait, why is this like this? It's because it's using the rename recipe. Or you use rename Vibranium base to get the 8x. How much Vibranium do we have? 102. I think our issue on this was we ran out of Flectuotite. We had 20 of it. Orange Wars, Fertilescence, and this. Okay. So if we make 60 Flectuotite, we can make a chicken for it. Then the chicken can run through with garnets. I don't know how many Lelicia garnets I have. A lot. In what? 1 garnet makes 2 ingots? Although the plasmatic condenser recipe is not bad either. Fertilescence. Grab a stack worth. What's the ratio for all of this? So I need 10 to 8, so I'm gonna need a stack in what, 16 orange spores to match it? Yeah, that makes sense. 80. 80 to the 8 stacks, and then we'll need 8 stacks worth of lily sheen stone. Should be fine. Spores. Do this part manually for now. That's fine. Pretty sure that just spits right back into the system. Nice, okay. All this stuff away that we have. This other bowl. Away our Erebus Crush Room. It's pretty sweet that we can grab the Pixins. I'll keep that in mind for if we need more of the, not only the glistening, but more of the other types of infusion stuff. That I can manually bulk them pretty quickly. Especially with the enhanced infusion level. Okay, so vibranium servos should be. Whoa. Okay, my stuff was just like lagging a little bit. I was not sure why for a second. Let's start by number of items again. I like looking at the coolest stuff in my system. Apparently that's nether tokens. And then followed closely by netherite ingots from running endless watchers. A bunch of and the King Bam Bams would give me so much gunpowder too. Ridiculous amounts of it. Okay. So now, Chromium electromagnet. What do we want to make? 50 of them. Nichrome heating coils. Crystalline lenses. Advanced alloy plates. Yellow garnet plates. Mythic machine casings, obviously, and iridium alloy plates. So I kind of need to set up basic either passiving or automation level stuff for all of the plates that are needed. Because you need the nichrome heating coils. The issue with these is it is exceptionally annoying to get these to filter right. Could run mythic processors whenever we get all this done, obviously. Oh, it needs awakened electromagnets. Oh, that's not much worse. Just means it can't wall share the other ones, but that's not the big issue. It's still cheap. Yeah, the rolling machines do not like to encode properly. Like, whenever I try to lock their slots, they don't seem to work right. I don't know why. Okay, actually, I guess I could do it that way. If I wanted to passive them, I could just pipe it in different sides. Just, like the top takes all of the nickel. And then the center takes all the chrome. Or the side takes all the chrome or something. We have a ridiculous amount of chrome too, right? Yeah. Did Luxon just make me invisible? They did. Um, rolling machine real quick. We'll leave him at normal speed. Then I guess we'll grab an interface. Actually, we can probably just hitch off of one of the other interfaces. Just have it do an output and stuff. This should be fine. Maybe actually over here somewhere. This guy's already storage bust. So we could drop a drawer with a key. A nichrome heating coil. Okay, and then that guy goes up the corner, I think. I was like, where does that go? This interface only has the one slot left open. I think you need a slot open for it to get things deposited back into it, so we'll leave that guy. We'll just pop another interface on this guy. Definitely has plenty of space. Make sure he's not directly touching anything. Disable the connections on this rolling machine. Okay, that guy's all the way outputting already. I'll have to get this guy power some other way. So I'm thinking. Oh. Really easy way to do this actually. So it's going to have auto input on the face. Then it's going to have auto input on this guy. Or not auto input, we'll just have normal input on this guy on this outside edge. And then its output will be to its back on auto. Okay, that should be pretty easy. And we set the face to the auto input, so we should just be able to throw a EMC link directly on his forehead. Cool, nice. Okay. And then this guy just needs chrome. The conduit. And then a crystalline conduit too. And then I'm gonna need to disable this. Should I didn't just jam in anything random. Did I mess anything up? No, we're good. Okay. Give this guy a power cable too. Set him on extract always. Set him on insert. This is chrome. Cool. This guy will be chilling, and then he just needs a power source of any kind. I don't know why I looked up power. Oops. Close my inventory too quickly. There we go. I'm gonna just give this guy a full set of overclocker upgrades, and then the intention being that he should just stock this drawer up. No problem. If we look up nichrome, beautiful, cool. Nichrome heating coils will be passive to 2048, which should be fine for any kind of craft I'll be requesting. I don't think I'll need more than that. If I do, I can always just go over there and throw an extra upgrade on that drawer. Okay, and then we had electromagnets. We'll click 50 again because that was a number that gave us a few things we were missing in that large of an amount. The crystalline lenses. We'll need advanced alloy yellow garnet plates as well, and iridium alloy plates. Iridium alloy plate. Press A on this guy. Yellow garnet. Advanced alloy. Crystalline lens. Okay. Crystalline lenses can be done through a Man of Steel recipe. These can stay on demand. We just need to pass over the Man of Steel essentially. Yeah, so Man of Steel seeds are not super viable for that. What is the mob drop? Haven Guardians. Okay, hold on. Make this right. I want to say that our combination craft for this guy's already full, right? No, actually, that doesn't look like 20. No, it's not. Sweet. Guardian statues. And then we need. We'll just save it for now. We'll try to keep in mind that there's 6 extra recipes in here. It's good to know. I was worried that I'd already filled up all of my statue recipes. Okay. Doing 2 more. We're making 4 just because that's as many as we can use for the stuff automatically. That'll be fine. Okay. Let us grab our learner. Haven's Guardians were Voliant Hearts, of which we have 18, no problem. And then it was at that like one Guardian like altar statue thing. Okay, I don't think I saved it, unfortunately, as a location, unless my location for Haven or for Haven itself is good. Hey, Mary Phillips Anna, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Where, oh where? That's I guess I didn't set one for a lot of the things I worked on yesterday, huh? Oops. I went into Sleeve, but that was just so I could close out of the menu. I don't know why I can't close this menu. Oh wait, oh, it worked that time. Now I'm in Humvee. Beautiful, love that. Go back home. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So we need to go to Haven real fast. I forgot what color Portal Haven was. This one. Okay, so the Guardians are like right next to it. Let's grab some redstone. Grab like a stack of it. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. 3, 3. Why is the effect on me? Lumbering elixir. Interesting. Nice. Got all of our models to stuff. You're getting flagged as a likely harasser. I have an odd feeling they're right. Based on the fact that you didn't make it through the whole script. You just made it through the first 3 lines to advertise your work. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm like a torch. A mega torch goes hard here to stop some of this nonsense. Jesus. There you go. Maybe that'll help with all the random mob spawns. Oh, there goes my redstone on accident. Oops. Put away some of this. Also, why can I not? Okay. I don't know why this got taken out of my thing. Oh, I know why. I went somewhere on accident where I didn't have the honey in my inventory. It was needed to fly. Oh, he didn't die? Okay, fair enough. I figure since these guys spawn in sets of 4, it's not that bad to run some extra sets to get our tier a bit higher earlier. So I can save on its iteration amounts. Because like now I'm getting 10 data per kill, so they would need 28 more kills to get to, I forget what the next tier is, to be honest with you. Superior. Cool. Keep restringing them. This isn't too bad. Get a bit more redstone. I'll just pick up a bunch of this junk. Pretty easy to kill these guys in mass, so I don't mind farming to get a few of these models up to a decent amount. I figure getting these guys passive for some mana steal would go very nicely. Actually, what were the other things that came from this too? Pyrope dust, which you can also just get from red garnets. Yeah, okay, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. My red and yellow garnet supply is quite poppin', and it could get even better too. They reached the superior tier. So what? Trying to see how many more I would need. Another 50 kills exactly. So running this like 12 more times or so gives me all the way up to the maximum tier for these guys instantly. Self-aware. Trying to do that many? Mm, not really. I think superior is probably good then. And there's no point in me doing like smaller amounts either of them. Like, I guess I could run out the last 28. Gives me like 2 sats. That saves on like 20 runs. Here, go blues are stuck up there. Mm, nah, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm good with that. Go to home. I actually want home to be at the very. Ooh, let me close. Nice. Huge actually. Um. Okay. These guys. We're gonna need 4 simulation chambers. Sweet. Let's grab our loot fabricators. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's go on into this guy. Need our personal shrinking device in our inventory. Okay, so first things first. What are we looking at with these guys? Oh yeah, this guy's got plenty of links. Huge. Okay, well, we'll follow what we were doing last time. I forgot what we were saying. We set up a couple extras. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extract always. 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 Conduit. Present hammer. There we go. Separate all of these guys. Extract them on the top. Kill their extracts on the bottom. Just reduce my total conduit like thinking. Disconnect these guys again. Extract always. Then we'll set insert on all of these guys. We just need to simply feed each one of these a data model. And then I need to realize that I did not set these properly. Go. Insert not extract. There we go. Make sure this guy fills up with polymer clay. Do for this one too. Damn it. I'm trying to get it. Just there we go. Insert. Then you gotta like get into the slot somehow as well. If I just do this, actually, that'll make my life a little bit easier. It will. There we go. Use my movement instead of my mouse. So just can't turn enough there. Turn out extract. Okay, now all of these guys should be filled with polymer clay. Give them all their models. Wait. How am I missing a model? Okay, no, that first one kept its model, that's why. I was like, how am I missing one? Let us grab this guy. Add these four. Add these four. These guys have a 1 in 4 chance. So, at least one of these guys should finish statistically. Two of them are done. This guy will be on Mana Steel. This guy will also be on Mana Steel. Set this guy to Mana Steel. Now we just need this one. Come on, I believe in you. Iteration 4. Or 5, actually. Damn, 5 failures in a row at a 24% chance. You're failing us. Whenever one of these guys starts, I can probably hop into it if it actually shows me. No, okay, it doesn't. Since they already have their recipe. No, no, put the other ones whenever they have their recipe in. Oh, there we go. Take this guy out. Put him in here, feed him Mana Steel. Now it should know all of the recipes. Mana Steel in each one. Cool. And as these guys iterate, they will gain more and more. So once they go through like 900 iterations, they will get up to a 42% chance to run per. And that means that every cycle, there's a 42% chance that we'll get up to 16 Mana Steel. I know that chances on derivatives like that are a little bit different, obviously, than just flat 1/1s, but still, that gets us passive Mana Steel in the system is the plan and objective from that. Won't be anything crazy, but it shouldn't be too bad either, I don't think. That drops us some. And then Crystalline Lens. I think since the reusable ball, or since the crystal ball isn't a recursive recipe, it's just simply similar to how like a water bucket recipe works. I don't think the ME system was going to eat it. Now, if the what does it take to make this ball? It's going to take a ritual, but I think we already have the ritual set up. So if it does eat the ball for some reason, that's I guess damn. Crystalline Lens. Mm. Okay, so it cannot learn that. Crystalline. Actually, lens. Like, that'll be the easiest way to find it. I gotta take that back out. Okay, so crystalline lens will not work. Instead, we can do it through. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Grab an interface. Actually, we can probably use one that's already set up. Like I'm thinking this guy who doesn't actually have a recipe. Yeah, this one. Doesn't actually have a recipe. So if we give him crafter. Sure. We'll keep the tier 3. We'll just give him a tier 1. He doesn't need to be a big recipe. Disable this guy. Disable this guy too. Disable this guy. Extract always. Insert. And we'll give this guy a recipe directly in a minute. Line lens. External C. Be pretty easy. Let's grab some mana steel. Crystal ball. Glass pane. Remember all of these. Cool. There we go. Should literally just be as simple as that, and then we just throw on some power. What is it? Conduit? There you go. Easy peasy. Set them on fast. And now we should be able to do a crystalline ball recipe, and then all we'll do is omit the crystal ball. So we do a lens, omit the crystal ball. Can I not encode this as a processing recipe, I wonder? Huh? Okay, it just takes one of those. I was very confused for a second there. How did I not know this? That's where it is. I was like, I'm like, there should be an option for this. So if I say that 4 mana steel ingots and 4 glass panes make 1 crystalline lens, I can encode this pattern. This is now a processing pattern, and this pattern can go directly inside of this interface. Right here. And I'm pretty sure now, I guess we could sit here and watch. If I order crystalline lenses and I want 10 of them. Okay, instantaneous. Fantastic, beautiful. Love that. Cool. Okay. So crystalline lenses are also dealt with now. Take those guys off the list. Go and manage some of my other stuff. Okay. Advanced alloy plates. Compressors work. Plate bending machines work as well. Much faster. Pressurizers also work. I don't know if pressurizers are better. Like, I know that the pressurizer is going to be a little bit slower. Pressurizers aren't one tick operations. Unlike a full overclocked plate bending machine is guaranteed one ticks. So you get 20 a second from it. And then if I do 4 of them, we'll pop some plate benders. What's the difference in the recipe? Hold on. Oh, sticky pistons. I was like, what's the difference here? There you go. I have a graph 4, so I don't have to do the manual clicking for the side stuff. Grab another interface. The reason why I'm doing 4 for this one is that I just want these guys to be on demand. And so I'm going to use it for more than just this like initial plate amount. This. Right will be input. Right will also be output and auto. Down will be input. Down will be output and auto. Left will be input. Left will be output and auto. And top will be input. Output and auto. Beautiful. I just simply beep, 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 beep. Oh, actually, overclocker upgrades real fast too. I like that whenever you click these on these machines, they just go instantly for the full set. Cool. Connect these guys over, so these guys will have plenty of power. Beautiful. Full of juice. This guy will be connected to 4 plate bending machines. We can just hook him up with a pattern. Pattern expansion card. Here, we'll throw 1 on. Just to guarantee. Let's also make some patterns. Like 100 more. Use these guys quite a lot. Okay. Advanced alloy plates, plate bending machine, go. Yellow garnet plates can go into a pressurizer recipe. If we use compressor, we can do the dust. Hold on. Okay, so we get the dust. So we probably want to set these ones on a compressor instead. Unfortunately, these guys can't go through a plate bender. A mythic processor compactor can do it. But yeah, so we'll set these guys to a compressor. That's fine. I'll double check and make sure I don't have a compressor already on the system. Iridium alloy. Fuck. Okay, I guess this one can go to a pressurizer. That's fine. We do have pressurizers on the system. That one here. Plate bending machine. Beautiful. That'll be the advanced alloy one too. So iridium alloy, it knows how to craft this. It'll know how to craft the advanced alloy plate now. Well, it knows how to do this part of it at least. Then the advanced alloy ingots Okay, mixed metal. So it knows how to make mixed metal ingots. So it's just missing this part. An advanced metal ingot. Okay. This guy should go to the furnace stack. Bing. Furnace stack, by the way, is currently just all of these guys. However, I do eventually plan on going to the furnace dimension so I can get some red matter furnaces. Because like a set of 4 red matter furnaces for a furnace stack on one interface, now that's pretty goated. That is quite good. Then you just pipe it back in. Okay. So that should be iridium alloy. Should be good. We put it in the pressurizer. Yeah, okay. It knows the recipe and everything now too. Cool. Yellow garnet plates, so they need a compressor. Just gonna check. So we have a compactor, not a compressor. How many recipes from the compressor are there that are unique, I wonder? There's a couple in here that I can think of that I'm pretty sure I've seen before. How many of these am I gonna need soon? I want to say not many of them. Interesting. Biofuel power. Seems like a pain. I guess we'll probably need red garnet plates on demand too, so that's fine. We'll make a couple. Make 2 of them. Got another interface. Oh, actually, duh. We know the interfaces work totally fine. I was just thinking about it. That's how the molecular assemblers work. To just layer them on top of each other. It's literally not an issue. I don't think I think I made my system in a way now where I can't do that anyways, but it doesn't really matter. I'm only gonna drop 2 compressors on. Got some more overclocker upgrades. Like 8 of them. Let us do. For now, let's preemptively grab the dust into a plate. Press a recipe. We'll grab a red garnet dust into a plate as well. Just because that one's also fairly relevant. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because there's 3 guys over there. This guy will be a 5. Input from the right. Auto output to the right. Input from the left. Auto output to the left. Bam, bam. Look at our overclocker upgrades too, just to guarantee that these guys are stacked out. Sweet. Okay, so that is all of those plates now dealt with. That is everything from that. So now we need mythic machine casings and magnetic monopoles and stuff. Like, how bad's the inertial confinement guy? Transparent, solid states later, laser projectors. So some mana lenses and stuff, draconic machine frames. Okay, a bit of a pain in the ass, but we can worry about that later. For now, these magnetic monopoles aren't that bad to make, especially with some wildwood chunks. You make them in sets of 5 at a time. It's pretty easy. I can kind of just run that manually, I think. I'm not too worried about setting this guy on demand or anything. Trying to pop my thumb there, but there we go. I was like trying to pop my thumb because it was like just in a weird spot, but it did not want to pop. Okay, so Mythic Machine Casing itself. So let's get an automatic Starlight Altar. I feel like this is probably also relevant. How long of a recipe is this? So it's 60 seconds normally. Advanced Machine Structure. Purified Titanium. Oh, Sigils of Purity are chilling. I thought these were going to be a pen. I thought that I was going to have to remake this every time I ever saw the Purified Ingots. I was like, ah, agony. But no, these are reusable. Because, yeah, I need a bunch of these. I need 4 per cap for this dimension set of stuff, too. And I guess I'll also need them for advanced machine frames. Black hole generator. What's a black hole generator do? You know? I want to know. I want to know. Be used for some scaling blocks and stuff. I'm just looking at what the advanced machine frames all going to be used for. It's all the fun. Okay. So we need the purified ingot. I think this guy still runs at full speed this way. That is 20 things, isn't it? Okay, it already knows this recipe. Alright, it was just one of the things we previously encoded. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. I was like, that's already maxed. I don't remember needing that many things in there. I forgot. I sat there and then I looked at all the recipes and stuff, and I looked through a bunch of things to make sure that I was doing what I needed already. Purified ingots. So sigil of purity. Yeah, okay. Cleansing balm, juniper berries, white sage. Juniper berries. Oh, a hedge witch will trade them too. I could probably just yoink one. I want to say I still have a hedge witch as one of these villagers real fast. There we go. Juniper berries, yeah. Where did I put my there it is. Emeralds. Thanks, gamer. Appreciate it. Alright. Back in the mob imprisonment tools. You guys are gone. Juniper berries. Cleansing balm. Dragon's blood resin. I love how I never passived any of this into the system. Paper. Man. Pause this guy for a second. Wait a second. What was it extracting from this? These thorium and sulfur. That's what it was extracting. Let's reconnect this guy. His insert's off nowadays. What's this guy? Sulfur black. Oh, yeah. Set this on an insert blacklist. Cool. That'll just stop it from doing an infinite loop. Okay, and this guy, being our insert priority now, will just mean that the extras and stuff, we don't need to worry about that guy not having partition space anymore like he currently will have an issue with. Cleansing Balm, turn this guy on now. There you go. That'll spit out quite a bit of Cleansing Balm into our system. Thank you. Cool. I imagine our fire engine supply being at 537,000 is probably enough forever, I think. I don't think I'll ever need more than that. What's Firenium used for? Oh, wait. Molten salt fission vessel. We need 8 per whatever this is. Excuse me. I guess I can only make like, I don't know, 50,000 of those or something. 80,000 of them, I guess. I don't know, something like that, you know, just not sure if we're gonna have enough, but we'll just have to make do. Can I just click this recipe in now? Oh yeah, I remember. For some reason, this does not let you do that with the recipes. That paper on me. Okay, sigil of purity. Ah, I see. Like, what's it even used for? It's like a lot of fun. You run this, 1,000 Diabolus into it. You make this guy. Then you can make this guy to then make Abyssonomicons for that are full for the cost of just 8 Athaxium. And then you use that to make another Scotonomicon or whatever to then make the specialty shards for Horrific Callstone instead. Neat. Interesting. I'll worry about that. Not right now. Not my problem. Okay. So we're going to do a similar setup to the other one. So we'll just grab a crafter, grab an interface. Actually, we could totally use the same guy, couldn't we? I can't think of any good reason not to just also use the Sigil of Purity. Because all he needs is a slot for titanium. That's all I'm using him for. I just shift click 2 of these out. So I put the Sigil of Purity here, titanium here. Set it to a recipe on external C, so it'll keep the Sigil of Purity in here. Spits out the purified. Goes right on back out into the system. Hey, it's fine, right? I don't see any problem with that. Oh, remember. So it doesn't forget its titanium when it gets that. So it can never, like, if it ever requests more than a stack of the crystalline lenses or something at one time, where it fills all of this with 4 stacks each, it doesn't overflow the slot. Should be fun. There's some extra speed upgrades on that guy too. Just to guarantee. Okay, so that is now our purified metal needed as well. Or purified titanium, I guess, specifically. Which we need for the advanced machine frame. And it is iridium alloy. Okay, I think I can just order an advanced machine frame now. Pretty sure. I don't remember what I need it for anymore. Okay. I remember. Where's it at? So the automatic starlight altar, which I don't have yet. I don't think, right? Okay. Like, why is this showing like 2 guys? Interesting. But yeah, this guy can use an advanced machine frame instead. And this 20x is his speed, so it only takes him 3 seconds per process. And I just figured if I could get that quickly, then it wouldn't be that bad. I can get it quickly, so it's not that bad. Okay, iridescent altars, yeah, are easy to make after. That's what I was just saying. It's like, yeah, you can just make more of these after you make the multi-block with it. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna need some marble bricks and stuff. We'll need to set all of this up somewhere. I guess we put it on our top floor if we wanted to. Put the attuned crystal in there. These guys are for our manual crafting recipes that need the specialty shit. It's fine by me. Okay. Alright, let's try to put some of this away. Purified titanium ingot. So the reason for that is I'm dumb. Still dumb. Purified for 4 titanium ingots. There we go. Give that guy a processing upgrade. Now we should be able to make one advanced machine frame. Shouldn't take long either. Nope, done. Nice. Cool. Okay. How big of a multi-block is this? What's the stats on this guy? 9x4 by 9. Like right here. So this should be the center block. Trying to see if I could get it automatically to the structure preview menu. Can't though. So some marble bricks, some sooty bricks, some sooty marble pillars. Marble brick. Sooty brick. Wait. I assume it's just sooty marble, not sooty brick. 8 of them. Yep, sooty marble bricks, okay, no. 2012? Yep. Was it sooty marble? Okay. Making sure that pillar was normal at least. 4 enriched infused wood. 3 item inputs, a huge energy input, or just a energy input, and an item output. What are the biggest Starlight recipe things? Okay, so 9, so just huges would work. Guaranteed 3 of these. Everything only produces 1 real result, so we'll make a small. Swap that guy over to an output. Energy hatch. Only 1k each. Make him like a ludicrous. I don't know if the power cost goes up whenever he goes very fast or not. So I figure ludicrous will guarantee that it'll be able to do it even if we give it the 100x recipe speed one. Okay. Now it should simply be a matter of 5th block here. It gives us 4 blocks on every edge, no problem. Beautiful. One, two, three, four. 4th block on the front will be the controller. Grab one of these. Grab a chisel. Starlight altar. I want to say comes from the same one as the forge. I'll just check. Okay, I am correct. Where's that? Second row, sick guy. There we go. Craft these two together. Convert this controller over. Put this guy back in here. Put away the chisel. Bink. Get our one advanced machine frame casing thing. We also grab a super advanced machine assembly tool, also known as the stick. Bada bing, bada boom. Claiming that it's missing a chemical crystal, because it can't manually do any upgrades to a machine. There you go, and we put this guy here, and he should be formed. Beautiful. So I presume energy inputs right underneath the hatch. Let's grab, where's my guy? Right. This. If I click this guy to link him. Link, link. Bam. Cool. Now he's down to input items. Love to see it. Okay. So the automatic starlight altar was needed so that I could make the actual mythic machine cases. We're gonna need this guy in an operational capacity. Yeah, to make the to make the gravitite enchanter for the lens. Oh, nice. Okay, we can make these outright as well. With just any celestial crystals and a little bit of like tuatite, we can make the gems directly. That's actually gonna make life a lot nicer. Okay. So. Gravitite lenses, the automatic starlight altar, I guess are kind of the objective. Because then these guys are going to be needed in the gravitite enchanter. What was that? Did the rain power make that noise? Interesting, okay. But yeah, so the lens will be used. So I'll be using the enchanter for the rainbow lens. And I guess if we go the Myrmex coolant cell way, cursed Mermite bucket, arcane auto workbench, could manually do this. Like you only need one bucket of cursed Mermite per 4 sets of this craft. So every bucket that you get of this, you get 32 mythic machine cases. How much does an arc reactor make? Arc residue, they make 1.2 million RF a tick each. I have seen some people talk about these. How bad is this arc residue? Wait, does it produce? Hold on. Does it just make power always? Where's it at? Okay, so it makes arc residue. So if you just make it, it makes RF. 20 highly advanced machine frames. 16 coils each. Okay, so yeah, you do need mythic machine casings. But you only need 4 mythic machine casings per arc reactor. You need some mermite plates or arc coils. And then you need 5 casings outright for it as well. Interesting. Not super large either. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Will not be a bad power source at some point. Neat. I don't even know why I got derailed to that. What do we see that made me think about that? I don't know. I guess looking at usage. Oh, okay. Usages of the Mythic machine frame itself directly. That's what happened. We saw the arc reactor. So it'll be used in that. The Mythic accelerator. What's the Mythic accelerator do? Turn awakened into Roan Gentium. Which I'll need for the definer. Does it quick too. Use it for anything else. It's like cell or something we used. And then gravitons turn into strings, yeah. Which make the strings crystals. I saw these were used for the some of the armors. Curse of catalyzation. Ah. And then the discharger increases as well. A 1024x Dyson discharger. You would turn. You will make 5 billion R tick off of and then just discharge the capacitors, which can then be charged very quickly. How long does this last? Oh, it takes a while. That takes what, an hour? So it takes an hour to discharge at 5 billion RF a tick, and then it takes you approximately 4 ticks to recharge that much. No, my bad. 2 seconds. You'll spend 2 seconds to recharge that many capacitors to then flow back into the dischargers. Neat. Yeah, so 16x is whenever it starts popping off already. It's kind of cool. Yeah, my bad. Hella sidetracked again. Love that. Love that. Glowstone and a Gravitite Enchanter will make Ice Stone. Do I have 246? Yes, I do. Because I just wanted to see how this would do what? 95. Oh, that's a fluid discount. Darkstar collectors are hella far away though, right? Yes. I have Gallifrey, I think is pretty far. Yeah. I was just seeing if there's a way to speed up the Gravitite Enchanters for things. I guess I can make more of these. I've got this manual one here, but all of these other ones are already automatically producing permanently. I forget which recipes they're all doing. This one's making ambrosia. This one's making gravitite itself. This one's probably making another portion of this. And amethyst. This one's making Xanite gemstones. Do I even need Xanite gemstones anymore? How many do I have? Probably millions, right? 1.3 million? I guess they can be used in the gravitite chain. Use one per operation. And then they're used to make crystallines. But like, not many of them, you know, especially if you swap the recipes over to Sedonite ones. Use one for every 2 crystalline capacitors. How many crystalline capacitors do I need? I could have these guys run 1-to-1 into melodics. Let's run 4-to-1 into a plasma injector. Which I only need 2. Or for this machine, I guess I need 96, but that's still only like 100 in total if I was to make a few of those things. It's only like 400, which is like 200. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I think Xanet's probably good. Probably swap this guy out then. What all could I swap it out to? What would I be doing? Let me try to run back through where my like mental thought here was. I need ice stone so that I can get the gravitite lenses. Then these guys can make a rainbow lens, rainbow gemstones in a wizardry combiner. Luke's lenses, probably on-demand stuff for this, huh? Man, there is so much like brain power being used today. I don't know if I have enough. Do I have a Flux lens already learned? Nope, I never taught it to the working out a workbench. Okay, we already know rainbow gemstones. Okay, those are needed for the jar, that's fine. Probably won't use the transfusers. Is the void metal smelter used for anything? Oh, okay. It was the thaumium smelter that wasn't used for anything that I skipped. Arcane Spa. We needed 4 of these for the lore of the Meatball Man, but like, we already have that. So, we could probably get rid of Arcane Spa, I think. I think we can. We'll select it. Okay. So we want Flux lens. Fine. Package repair. Sweet. Crafts. Just fine. Cool. So that's Felix lenses, and then we know rainbow gemstones already as well. We have them in the Wizardry Combiner. Wizardry Combiner is fast. It's an elemental harmonizer tick. Cancer, nice. Or about that later. Okay. So we just need gravitate lenses either on auto crafting or in passive. Automatic Starlight Alter only takes like 3 seconds per lens. So we connect the Amid to it to give it some packager stuff. That would work pretty well. Let's get Ice Stone running, so we'll just feed Glowstone to the bottom guy. Okay. Alright, so we're getting the Ice Zone. Any item output. Conduit. Actually, just turn enter chest directly on it. This guy can just feed straight into the system. It's fine. Cool. You get one of these every like 2 seconds. That is fine by me. Gravitate lenses. This guy's also made in the automatic. So if I run a setup like that, how many respondent ingots do I have, by the way? Just curious after I improve the system. Quite a lot. Okay. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. Does look pretty neat though. Okay, so if we do an automatic alter, then we feed it the recipe for this. From this system, we have all of this other stuff automated. That's other than glass lenses, but could automate them or we could just pull them out in EMC. Vingarum gems can be automated. We need celestial crystals to them. Probably what you do is you set up celestial crystals like this, and then you tell them to do a limited item input. So they just input one crystal. They ignore its like all of its metadata and stuff. So you have a conduit input, ignores metadata, just keeps one crystal stocked in one of the item input buses, and then the recipe, whenever asked for it from the system for a Fengarum gem, it just sends it in as the 4 Stardust and 4 like Tuatite recipe. I've been so inefficient today. So I need to get the ME system up here. Oh. Multi-shot really decreases the accuracy of the bow sometimes at range. Originally this section I used conduits and stuff and facades and everything to get them up. I guess I kind of want a fresh face up here anyways. Maybe we just bring a... what's it called? Quantum ring? Singularities. Grab one of these with an ender dust. Connection reset. Did the server crash? Mm, looks like I had some kind of issue with chunks. No, okay, never mind. Thinking about it more, I misread that. My brain saw chunks and just assumed. Yeah, so it's like it had like a virtual table chunks that were already supposed to be utilized. So then it pulled an exception access violation because I guess it tried to call on them again through something else. And that it wasn't supposed to have permissions for. I'm not sure. Interesting. Weird crash. Weird crash. Oh man, I'm tired. God, I how much did I even do today? It's only been 2 hours. Super short stream. I objectively don't have that many people in here right now either. I think I might take an early L on the day just because the server's crashing and stuff too. I'm pretty tired. It's difficult for me to process this stuff today. I'm thinking what I might do. I might go take a nap today. Try to like get my mental back in order and stuff. Take a small nap, and then before I stream again tomorrow, I will figure everything else out that I need. So I'll set up. I'll try to like check all the recipes and everything, and I'll try to get everything like bookmarked essentially for JEI, so it'll all sit in the top left and everything. And then tomorrow maybe we'll be a lot more efficient about it. I'd like to get to the mythic machines and everything tomorrow. I think we can get all that done tomorrow as long as I'm not an absolute goober about it. And that should also allow us to start getting into the Arkenstone production and such as well. So hopefully all of that happens tomorrow. That's kind of the plan. Sorry guys for the stream being a little bit rough today. I'm just pretty tired, so it's hard for me to do like the really uh heavy mental stuff right now, especially because I'm like trying to make sure I'm thinking about it out loud, which makes it even more difficult. So thank you guys for dropping by though. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's stream goes a little bit longer, a little bit better. I'll try to make sure I get on stream at a proper timing and stuff too. I'll have to make sure I get to bed on time. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic afternoon.